The power of feelings, how emotions shape your reality. What if the secret to changing your entire life was hidden not in your thoughts, not in your words, but in what you feel every single day? Thoughts create the blueprint of your reality, but without feelings, those thoughts remain lifeless. It is your emotions, the pulse of your heart, that give them power. The universe does not respond to the words you repeat, or even the images you hold in your mind. It responds to the vibration you carry within, and that vibration is shaped by one thing: your feelings. So if you've been searching for the missing piece, the reason why some dreams manifest with ease while others seem to slip away, you are about to discover the answer. This is the journey into the power of feelings. It is a journey of awakening to the force within you, a force so powerful it can transform every corner of your life. Take a deep breath, allow your heart to soften, because as we step into Chapter 1, you will begin to see that your feelings are not random. They are the very keys that unlock your reality. Chapter 1: The Hidden Power of Feelings. Every thought you think is like a seed. It carries the potential to grow into something real. But a seed by itself cannot grow without water, without sunlight, without the nourishment that gives it life. Your thoughts are the blueprint, but your feelings, your emotions, are the life force that animates them. They are the electricity that brings a thought alive, turning it from an idea into a reality. Think of a time when you wanted something deeply, not just with your mind, but with your whole being. You felt it, you imagined it as if it was already here, and somehow, in ways you could not have planned it, began to find its way into your life. That is the power of feelings. The truth is, you are always creating, not sometimes, not only when you meditate or visualize or pray. You are creating in every moment, through the energy you carry in your heart. If your feelings are filled with gratitude, joy, and love, then you are sending out signals that call more of the same back to you. If your feelings are clouded with fear, doubt, and worry, you are unintentionally drawing those experiences closer. Feelings are like a magnet. They pull toward you experiences that match their vibration. That is why two people can think the same thought, but have completely different outcomes. One person thinks, "I want a better life," but feels hopeless, doubtful, unworthy, and life reflects back the struggle. Another person thinks the same thought, "I want a better life," but feels grateful for what they already have, feels excited, feels worthy, and life begins to open doors, to bring opportunities, to align the path. The difference was not in the words, but in the feelings. So many people focus on their thoughts alone, forgetting that feelings are the true language of creation. Thoughts set the direction, but feelings decide whether you move or stand still. Imagine electricity running through a city. The wires, the lamps, the devices, they all exist, but without power, they remain dark, silent, lifeless. Turn on the electricity, and suddenly everything shines, moves, and comes alive. That is what feelings do. They are the current that lights up the blueprint of your thoughts. And here lies the hidden power. You are not at the mercy of your feelings. You can choose them. You can nurture them. You can shift them, moment by moment. And when you begin to see feelings as the creative force they truly are, you stop being a passive observer of life, and you start becoming a conscious creator of it. Chapter 2: Feelings as your compass. If thoughts are the map, and feelings are the electricity that brings them alive, then feelings also serve as your compass. They point the way. They reveal whether you are aligned with the life you truly desire, or drifting away from it. Every moment of your life, your feelings are speaking to you. They whisper guidance. They nudge you toward love, or warn you when you've stepped into fear. Positive feelings, joy, gratitude, excitement, peace, are signs that you are in alignment. They are like green lights on the road, telling you, keep going, you're on the right path. Negative feelings, fear, anger, jealousy, worry, are not punishments. They are simply signals. Like a flashing red light, they tell you something is off. You've taken a turn away from love. This is the incredible gift of feelings. They never lie. They are the most accurate indicator of where you are and where you are heading. Imagine you are holding a compass in your hand. The needle always points north, no matter where you are in the world, no matter how lost you feel. The compass will guide you. Your emotions are exactly the same. They always point you back to love. They always reveal the truth of your alignment. But here's the part many people miss. When you ignore your feelings, you ignore your compass. You walk blindly, wondering why life feels heavy, confusing, or unfair. Yet the moment you pause and ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? You reorient. You hold the compass again. You see where you are pointing. And the beauty is this: you always have the power to shift, to turn back toward joy, toward peace, toward love. Let's say you feel anxious. That feeling is a signal. It is showing you that your thoughts have wandered in to worry about the future. The compass is pointing away from love in that moment. You have a choice. You can continue down the road of fear, or you can pause, breathe, and turn your attention back to something that lifts you, maybe gratitude, maybe a small memory of joy, maybe the simple relief of knowing this moment is enough. And just like that, you have shifted your direction. The compass needle returns to love, and life begins to open again. This is why your feelings are not to be feared. They are your greatest ally. They are the most intimate guidance system you will ever have. The more you trust your feelings, the more you realize you are never truly lost. You may wander, you may stumble, but the compass of your heart is always ready to guide you home. Chapter 3: The Frequency of Emotions. Everything in this universe vibrates. Every star, every tree, every thought, every cell in your body, all of it is energy, resonating at a certain frequency. And your feelings, they are the purest expression of that frequency. They are the broadcast signal you send out to the world around you. When you feel love, joy, or gratitude, you are vibrating at one of the highest frequencies possible. It's like tuning into a clear radio station. The music is crisp, the sound is beautiful, and the signal draws more of the same energy toward you. Anger or despair, your frequency drops. It's like trying to listen to music on a broken radio. Static filling the air, the melody lost in the noise, and life responds to that static with more confusion, more chaos, more of what matches the vibration you are sending. This is why two people can walk into the same room, face the same circumstances, and yet experience completely different realities. It's not because one is lucky and the other is not. It's because their frequencies are different. The one vibrating in love attracts kindness, opportunity, and flow. The one vibrating in fear attracts conflict, obstacles, and resistance. It is never the outside world deciding. It is always the frequency you hold within. Think of a magnet. It does not choose randomly what it pulls, it attracts only what matches its field. So it is with you. Your feelings generate a field, and life responds with matching experiences. This is why love is so powerful. Love is the highest frequency in the universe. It harmonizes, it heals, it creates expansion wherever it flows. When you align with love, you align with the frequency of creation itself. And when you fall into fear, you simply disconnect from that signal. But the moment you shift back, you are instantly reconnected. The beauty is, frequency is not permanent. You can always tune the dial. You can always change the station, even in moments of despair. A single thought of gratitude can begin to lift you. A simple act of kindness can begin to shift your vibration. A moment of remembering love can align you again with the highest frequency. So the question is never, am I stuck? The question is always, what frequency am I tuned into right now? And the answer is always in your feelings, because what you feel, you broadcast. What you broadcast, you attract. Chapter 4: Why Feelings Matter More Than Thoughts. We live in a world that praises the mind. We are taught from childhood to think harder, plan better, analyze more. And yes, thoughts are important. They set the direction. They give shape to our desires. But here is the truth. Thoughts alone are not enough. You can think the most beautiful thoughts. You can write the most perfect affirmations. But if your feelings do not match them, nothing truly shifts. Imagine two people standing side by side. Both repeat the same words. I am abundant. One says the words while feeling desperate, fearful, and lacking. The other says the words while feeling grateful, joyful, and open. The words are identical, But the universe does not hear the words, it hears the frequency behind them. And so the two people create completely different realities. This is why feelings matter more than thoughts. Thoughts are the seed, feelings are the soil. Even the best seed cannot grow. Think of electricity again. You may have the most advanced devices, a phone, a lamp, a computer. But without power running through them, they remain useless. Feelings are that power. They are what animate the blueprint of your mind. This is also why gratitude is so transformative. It is not just the thought, I am thankful. It is the feeling of thankfulness, a warm, genuine, uplifting vibration that shifts your entire state of being. The same is true with joy, love, and peace. They are not just nice ideas. They are living energies. They are signals that broadcast directly into the fabric of reality. Have you ever met someone who lights up the room just by walking in? It's not their words that change the atmosphere. It's their energy. It's the feeling they carry. A field so strong it touches everyone around them. And you have experienced the opposite too. Someone enters a room heavy with anger or fear, and suddenly everyone feels tense, uncomfortable, uneasy again. It's not their words, it's their feelings radiating outward. This is the power you hold within yourself every single day. Your feelings are not small, private things hidden in your chest. They are vibrations, broadcast signals, waves moving outward into the universe. And the universe responds, not to what you say, not even to what you think, but to what you feel. So ask yourself, what feelings am I sending out today? Do they align with the life I wish to create? Or are they pulling me toward a reality I do not want? The answer to these questions is not found in theory. It is felt in the heart. It is lived in the body. And once you begin to honor your feelings as the true creative force, you stop treating them as background noise, and you start seeing them as the master key to your life. Chapter 5. Practical ways to shift your feelings. By now, you understand that feelings are not just private emotions. They are the vibrations shaping your reality. But here is the challenge most people face. What do I do when my feelings are heavy, negative, or stuck? The good news is this: feelings are not permanent. They can shift, and often, a small shift can open the door to a completely different experience. 1. Ask yourself, how am I feeling right now? Awareness is the first step. So many people move through their day unaware of their emotional state. They carry stress, worry, or irritation like a heavy backpack, never pausing to notice the weight they are holding. The simple act of stopping, placing a hand over your heart, and asking, how am I feeling right now, is like checking the compass. It brings you back to the present, back to awareness. Back to choice point 2. Redirect your focus. Feelings are born from focus. What you dwell upon expands. If you are focusing on problems, you feel the heaviness of them. If you focus on blessings, you feel the lightness of gratitude. You cannot always control external events, but you can always redirect your focus. Look for something good, something simple, something true. Even a small shift, like noticing the warmth of the sun, the sound of laughter, the comfort of breath, can lift your vibration in that moment. Point 3. Use the power of memory. Your mind holds treasures of experience. Moments of joy, moments of love, moments when you felt alive, free, connected. When you bring those memories into focus, you bring back the feelings with them. Close your eyes and remember a time when you laughed uncontrollably, or when you felt deeply loved, or when you were overwhelmed with gratitude. The memory itself is gone, but the feeling can be relived right here, right now. 4. Lean on simple pleasures. Shifting feelings does not always require grand gestures. Sometimes it's as simple as listening to a favorite song, taking a walk in nature, savoring a cup of tea, or offering kindness to another. These small acts may seem ordinary, but they are powerful tools for transformation. They carry the ability to gently shift your vibration, reminding you that joy is never far away. 5. Practice gratitude and kindness. Gratitude is one of the fastest ways to shift your feelings. It dissolves fear. It softens anger. It opens the heart to love. Take a moment each day to name 3 things you are grateful for, not mechanically, but with genuine feeling. Let the warmth of thankfulness expand in your chest. This single practice can lift your vibration higher than almost anything else. And then, extend it outward. Perform a simple act of kindness. Smile at a stranger. Say a heartfelt word. Offer help without expecting return. Kindness not only shifts the receiver's feelings, it magnifies your own. Remember, you don't have to leap from despair. To joy in one instant, it is enough to take small steps. From sadness to calm, from fear to hope, from frustration to acceptance. Each shift is a movement toward love. Each shift raises your frequency, and the universe responds accordingly. Your feelings are not chains. Binding you, they are levers you can learn to move. And once you master this art, the art of shifting your feelings deliberately, you become not a victim of life, but a conscious creator of it. Chapter 6. Living. With emotional awareness, it is one thing to understand the power of feelings. It is another to live with that awareness every single day. Most people move through life on autopilot. They react to circumstances without realizing that their reactions are shaping the very reality they experience. But when you begin to live with emotional awareness, everything changes. Feelings as daily practice. Living with emotional awareness means making your feelings your first priority. It means no longer ignoring the signals within you. It is asking throughout the day, what am I feeling right now? And does this feeling align with the life I want to create? This simple practice turns life into a conscious experience. It reminds you that you are not powerless. You are not a leaf blown by the winds of chance. You are the one holding the compass, choosing your direction moment by moment, responding instead of reacting. When you live unconsciously, you react. Someone criticizes you, and you react with anger. A delay happens, and you react with frustration. A challenge arises, and you react with fear. But emotional awareness invites you to pause. It gives you the space to ask, is this the vibration I want to send into the world? Instead of reacting, you respond, and your response is guided not by habit, but by choice, by love. Choosing love deliberately. Make no mistake. This is a discipline. It requires attention. It requires honesty, and above all, it requires courage too. Choose love even when fear seems louder. But with each choice, you grow stronger. With each choice, you rewire your being to align with higher frequencies. And soon, choosing love becomes natural. It becomes your way of life, the ripple effect of awareness. When you live this way, you begin to see the ripple effect. Your calm energy influences those around you. Your kindness softens hearts. Your joy inspires others to remember their own. You become not only the creator of your own reality, but also a light that helps others see their path more clearly. This is how collective transformation begins, with individuals choosing love moment by moment, feeling by feeling. Living as a conscious creator, to live with emotional awareness, is to reclaim your power. It is to stop blaming circumstances, stop waiting for luck, stop handing your destiny to chance. Instead, you step into the truth. Life is not happening to you. Life is responding to you. Your feelings are not background noise. They are the very forces shaping your future. And when you live with this awareness, you become the author of your story, the painter of your canvas, the creator of your life. The final reminder. So now you know the truth. Feelings are not small. Passing moods, they are the energy of creation itself. They are the compass guiding your choices. They are the frequency broadcasting your reality, and they matter more than the words you speak or the thoughts you think every single day. You are radiating something into the world. The question is never, am I creating? The question is always, what am I creating with my feelings right now? You have the power to choose. You can choose fear, anger, and despair, and life will mirror them back to you. Or you can choose gratitude, joy, and love, and life will rise to meet you with beauty, abundance, and peace. The path will not always be perfect. You will stumble, you will forget, you will have days when fear seems to shout louder than love. But remember this, your compass is always within you. With a single breath, with a single shift of focus, you can return back to love, back to alignment, back to the truth of who you are. And when you live this way, when you honor the power of your feelings, you no longer drift through life unconsciously. You become the conscious creator of your world. So take this with you. Your feelings are not just your own. They ripple out, they touch others, they shape the collective field we all share when you choose love. You are not only transforming your life, you are helping to lift the world. This is the invitation. This is the power. This is the power. This is your gift. Live with awareness, live with gratitude, live with love, because the power of feelings is, and always has been, the power of creation. Thank you for spending this moment with Awaken Light Audio. If something today touched your heart or opened your mind, don't keep it to yourself. Share your thoughts in the comments. What spoke to you most? Tell us about your journey, your questions, your breakthroughs, and let us know what you'd love to hear next. Subscribe to stay connected. And if this message could uplift someone you care about, send it their way, because light grows when it's shared. Until next time, stay present, stay awakened, and keep becoming who you're meant to be.